has had a pretty busy, prosperous week. I know I've been supposed to be back, but you know what? Your girl been busy with school, and it's just been real crazy, real crazy. 12th grade year, real crazy. But anyways, I'm back. I'm here to tell y'all a little story time about how my best friend at the time set me up. Cause y'all better believe she's not my best friend. Well, I had a lot of best friends. I had at least like what, 3, 4, I don't know. But y'all gonna get a story time about probably all 4 of them. I don't know. But yeah. So me and my best friend, we met at orientation. You know, middle school was the year. Let me see how long ago that was. That was like, I don't know, but I'm in 12th grade now. I was in 6th grade then. We met at orientation. We was like talking, yada, yada, yada. And we ended up being best friends. Now, fast forward to like 6th grade year. We had like a sub one day. And this girl, and mind you, I was always known to be the troublemaker because I was always in fights, which were not my fault. Don't y'all just hate when y'all end up in stuff that wasn't even in your fault, and you end up with a bad reputation, so everybody just think you bad? Well, yeah, that was me. I wasn't even bad. I was just always in the stuff because people were messing with me. And I ended up getting in fights a lot. But anyways, that's besides the point. So one day, me and my best friend, so I'm gonna just call her Keisha, because at this point, I'm not finna just keep saying my best friend, because that girl is not my best friend no more. So yeah, me and Keisha, we were in the same class along with another person. I would always be in this one little group with the same people. PE, lunch, all that. So yeah, my class ended up with a sub because my original teacher that was out, she got a sub for the class. So I'm like, all right. And you know, when most classes have a sub, they'll be like, oh, we're gonna go up today, we're gonna be partying today, we're not gonna do our work today. Well, that was me. So it was like after lunch, everybody was kind of loud and stuff like that. Everybody was hyper, and yeah, the sub was like, if y'all gonna need to simmer down, or I'm gonna have to call Mr. Rowland, our security guard, during that time. So yeah, she was like, if y'all don't quiet down, I'm gonna have to call Mr. Rowland, and y'all gonna be removed from this class. And you know, mind me, I'm just in my little corner, minding my business, doing my work, just sitting there being all nice and quiet, you know, being nice and quiet. So this little Miss Keisha decides to put my name on the board, and I know the teacher did not do that. How I know? Because I was just sitting there all quiet and stuff. And Mr. Rowland decides to do his little sweep throughs to see who he gotta take out the class. And guess who went first? Me. I went. And I tried to tell him, I tried to be like, Mr. Rowland, I ain't do nothing. I was in my seat the whole time doing my work, yada, yada, yada. But he wasn't going for it because I was in his office just about every other day, if not every day. And I was always in lunch detention every single day because, like, I was just always in stuff. Like, but it wasn't my fault. I was just, I don't know. 6th grade was real crazy for me. But yeah, I had to go to his office, and I'm like, dang, I just know this girl done did something, because I don't know why Keisha decided to do that, but she did it, and I was mad. I was mad all the way to his office. And then Mr. Rowland decides he wants to call my mama and tell her that I was talking back, being disrespectful, yada, 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 all this and all that. And all I was trying to do, I was just trying to tell him I ain't do nothing somebody with my name on the board. I ain't do nothing. I was just sitting there being all quiet, doing my work, you know. Then my mama answers the phone. I was hoping she wouldn't answer, but she answered the phone. He started adding stuff onto it. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. I ain't do all that now. I just asked you. I just tried to tell you that I didn't do anything. My name was put on that board, and it wasn't by the teacher. It was by one of them classmates. Well, Keisha, that specific classmate. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, I tried to explain to her what I was trying to explain to him, and she was real mad. She was like, when you get home, you in trouble. And I'm like, oh no, And then I tried to explain to her, I ain't do nothing, you know, I was set up, yada yada yada. So yeah, I ended up getting in trouble, and I explained the whole story to my mama, and she was like, oh okay, you know, she wasn't as mad anymore, cause you know, I'm not disrespectful. All I was trying to do was explain my side of the story, but he was really not trying to hear that. So I ended up staying in his office with a in-school suspension, and I had to be in detention like for how many weeks? I don't know how many weeks it was, but I was in detention for a minute. I stayed in detention when I went to that school. Like, no cap. But yeah, I really lesson learned. Be careful who you call your friends, cause half them people are not your friends, and they really not. Like, I really had to learn the hard way who my friends was and who wasn't. If y'all want me to do a story time about how I met this Keisha person, then I will let y'all know. Just let me know in the comments. If my comments are turned on, then y'all can leave. If y'all want me to do a story time about this specific best friend and how I met her, well, ex-best friend and how I met her, it was pretty interesting. But I can't say I really didn't like that school, only because like I was not treated fairly. But it's whatever. If I did the same to you, I bet it's Lee, you buggy. You don't ever come back home, so who is it you loving? You wanna play the game, I can play it even better.